did lower back. Well, if you follow three stories or something, happens on base, right? Maybe under the same context, say you happen to get a security guard who was part of the gay part of the Navy, and knows you're not supposed to have anal sex with a man according to the UCMJ. So you met him the night of the fall, and you were hearing about someone talking to some of the guys and doing it with him, right? But he might have been married too, right? See, the wife is the cover there. She's the trophy wife, right? So he can be with both. He's really a little bi, and he might even be a rapist if you try to back out after he's about to stick it in. I'm worried about that with Pastor Davis too, but because they went to motel rooms. Some of them with him, right? Well, you don't go to a motel room just to jerk off. You can do that in the car. But if you're with a pastor, what happened to Jessica Hahn in 19... Was it 84 or something? 82? Well, she was in Playboy because of that shit. Motherfucking Pat Robinson popped the girl's cherry in the fucking motel room. They even drugged her a little bit. They might have got a hold of roofies before Cosby did. Whoops. Can't do that. That's incapacitating the person to where they don't know what you're doing to them. That's caveman shit. Captain Caveman! Bullshit. You don't knock a girl out or incapacitate her with a Spanish fly where she feels hot and horny and wants to fuck you, right? Now, sure, I fantasize about that, but you couldn't even really get him except as kind of a prank, right? But then they came up with roofies in the pharmacy department, which kind of is more for you going into surgery. So they use a little bit something different because one of my cousins is an anesthesiologist, right? They also use anesthesia there. But roofies are in pill form. And you can make someone kind of out of it to blacking out, but they're still kind of conscious, right? So you can pretend like, but you can't get rough with them either because if they have bruises, and again, there's only two ways to do that: knock them over the head like a caveman, or and they could have done something there. They might have even stuck the fucking nightstick up my ass. Who knows, right? They don't know what my shipmates did to me, and I didn't have AIDS either. I probably told them that too, right? If you're willing to do this to me now, you don't know what they were doing to me on the ship. They could have code red me, and I don't know. Maybe that was enough to scare them off with the HIV threat. They could have stuck the fucking nightstick up my ass or something. Inanimate. I would tell them, I don't even know if I ain't got HIV for those motherfuckers. Just to get them not do it. Hell, whatever. Well, see, now they can't get to me unless they bring me a female first to lure me outside, right? But then they tell them I'm a pedophile or something, right? And to use them as bait. But guess what the age of consent in Georgia is? 16, the same as the UCMJ. 16. You know, not 19, not 17, not 18, 16. Well, they think that's how old the Virgin Mary was when she got immaculately conceived by Gabriel. Unless it was a hermaphrodite, because John said Jesus had boobs on the cross, where he was naked and ashamed. Well, wasn't Adam and Eve found naked and ashamed by the tree of life? See, one is the tree of life, one is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now, what do you think it means when it says the Lord slept on the seventh day? Or Yahoo, from Yahoo, as Sar is from Sarah, or Sarah is from Sar. Well, one means prince, and one means prince her. Well, Yahoo is Yahoo, right? The Lord, the Lord. But Yahuwah is what? The lady, you know. And it means existing he, her. Right. Mm-hmm. But the Jews can't say the divine name because you wouldn't understand, huh? No. Well, either you don't want to know, right? Playing dumb, right? Or the learned won't show you playing too smart for their britches. Because, see, you can figure that shit out if you have no seal or playing the dumbass, right? In that situation, studying the Hebrew. Mm-hmm. You know how long it took me to figure it out? Shortly before I fell. Or shortly thereafter, right? I think by the time I got to Leisure Drive, I was dealing with some of that. First, I stayed with Mom a little bit, little Roddy. Then I had a roommate named John, and then went to Main Street. Then after Main Street, Smith Avenue, and then after Smith Avenue, Noble Jones Court, right? And see, I don't go out a lot because of disability being arthritic, right? Instead of paralytic. Well, what person in history is known for healing multiple people at a time, And sometimes even single people with blood issues, right? Or lying on a cot, either of the palsy, right, which is a paralyzing disease, or maybe even MS, Jack. But again, it's walking around on it like, okay, he's got arthritis instead of being paralytic. However you say that. Anyway, have a good morning.